What's going on, everybody? I'm Oprius and welcome to another video about cryptocurrency and all that good stuff. Today is another bloodbath day. Our market continues to get lower. I think we've officially crossed under 300 billion on the market cap, so that's a little scary. 13 billion in 24-hour trade and 45.2% Bitcoin dominance, which Bitcoin seems to be not coming back per se in price value, but in popularity, because the altcoins are slowly losing to it. You can see the rise here of the Bitcoin dominance. So adversely, what happens there is then altcoins start to suffer because people are cashing out their altcoins and into Bitcoin and then selling their Bitcoin and things like Coinbase and GDAX and all that stuff, because those platforms don't really have ways to like sell Ripple for USD or fiat currency. Today, what I want to do in the video is, this is nothing that you haven't seen before, especially if you're an avid person on YouTube that watches a lot of the cryptocurrency YouTubers, but I wanted to take a look at Google Trends, and I wanted to compare some random coins to see the similarity between their charts and the trends that are popping up on Google search engines. As many of you guys know, you can go to trends.google.com and you can search in anything you want to see the trend of like the search popularity in the past 12 months. For example, I have here already Bitcoin. Just to give you an example of everything else, one game I super always play, here's Of the Storm. We can take a look at its popularity and see how that's doing. I know it has nothing to do with Bitcoin, but I just got curious. So, rise in popularity in the past year, and then, okay. So, back to the cryptocurrency. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to pull up Bitcoin, not Buttcoin, might as well. We're just going to pull up Bitcoin. We're going to start with the Big Mac Daddy, and we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin chart on CoinMarketCap. Very simple, very easy. Over the past year, we're going to take a look at the Google trend, and then we're going to pull a couple of other currencies, crypto coins, and then we're going to take a look at them and compare them to see if this really does have a strong correlation between the rise and fall and popularity of Bitcoin. We're waiting for the year-long chart here to load, and here we go. So this is the year-long chart starting back in April of 2017 for Bitcoin, going all the way up to March of 2018, and you can see it's steady rise, steady rise. You can see our 20K, and then you can see our current situation where we're sitting at 7.4K. So that's pretty scary. Now, if you look at the chart here, and they're almost virtually identical, which you know that, because people will sit there and they'll Google and they'll search Bitcoin and how to buy Bitcoin. But it's interesting to see that also, a little sneak peek, is that we're kind of leveling off here on the popularity of Bitcoin in the Google searches. So maybe we'll start seeing some leveling off on our Bitcoin price chart as well. Let's take a look at another coin. We're not going to look at Ethereum. Let's look at Ripple. Let's take a quick gander at Ripple, and then we're going to go ahead and put in Ripple. And we're going to see the popularity of this and that as well. And we're going to set this down to our 1-year chart. Okay, so looking at Ripple and then popping back between the popularity, it looks very similar as well. We're going to take a look at the green line here, which is going to be the price for USD. And we're going to see that it's got a very, very horizontal, very, very long horizontal move in the past year. And then we have a huge spike price, and then we're dropping back down closer to our original price range. And you can see that's very similar as well. Huge spike, dropping all the way back down. So it's interesting to see. It's crazy that these trends, and this is something that could be used maybe to predict a little bit more into the market and see if these trends start increasing before a price of Bitcoin or Ripple or something like that goes up. I want to take a look at one more coin before I just kind of go off on a tangent and we wrap up today's video. Of course, I'm going to talk about Electroneum. Everyone knows I'm going to talk about Electroneum. Electroneum is taking a huge beating, 381 Satoshis, and we're going to set this to the year-long market. I think the coin has barely even been around, not even that long, so a year is kind of going to be worthless. So we're looking at November all the way to March. Let's go ahead and get into our search engine for the trend, Electroneum. We're going to see how similar this chart is to the CoinMarketCap. So there really wasn't any activity for Electroneum, obviously, except until about November. And then we're going to take a look at the green line, and we're going to see some flat, up, middle, up, down. So let's see. Flat, up, middle, up, down. Very, very similar. So it's pretty neat to see that. So maybe one day we'll see, if we can check and see the price of Electroneum is kind of being horizontal and parallel and running at this 2.28 or 0.28 cents or 28 cents or whatever. And then all of a sudden we could see a Google trend and maybe see that that's a huge increase on topic. We're going to see a price jump. So that's just fun to watch. Just a couple of things to go over. You guys can do this at home, experiment on yourself, like find your favorite coins and see the popularity and see that those charts are very, very similar. And then you can look at, I want to see buy electronium. So just go to trends.google.com, and that chart's very, very similar as well. I think it's because like the combination of the word electronium is in there. So going back to the market cap here, now in my opinion, if I was holding a larger amount in portfolio, I wouldn't be cashing out or panic selling anything right here into Bitcoin and cashing out. I don't think this is a terrible time. It is a bloodbath in regards to all the red that's on the screen, but this is what else starts with a B, like bloodbath, buy, maybe, in my personal opinion. So like, I'm a huge supporter of Electronium, and when we're looking at Electronium down to 381 Satoshis, that just screams to me like, get more, because I strongly believe that Electronium is going to be well over 2 cents in the long run. So that's just an opportunity for me, and I'm holding on to the Electronium I currently have. Same with a lot of these markets. You know, we saw these trends back in the day with Bitcoin being very low, going into a very long lull. If you're looking at making quick profits, you're going to have to turn around and do the trading on the volatility of the Bitcoin and try to your best in that aspect. You could still make money doing the day trading if you buy and sell at the right times. That's not a skill set that I necessarily have, but I could scoop up a whole bunch at this lower price and just hang on. Even if this takes a dive down to $5,000, which I don't think it's going to, I would still be fine hanging on and scooping up more and hanging on and hanging on and hanging on, because this isn't going to be the end-all be-all for Bitcoin. You know, some interesting things, especially with the trends of, we'll go back to the trend, some interesting things about Bitcoin that I've always felt, especially around the past. I want to see if we can shorten this down. I want to do a custom time range. I want to do like the past, I want to do since November of 2017. Can I just type it? November 01, 2017 to today. So this is the trend. This is the time frame that I want to look at. You know, one thing that went crazy with Bitcoin, and it's right here in this December-November range, is there was a lot more media and a lot more news avenues talking about Bitcoin and throwing out these crazy price predictions like 125,000, 500,000 per Bitcoin. And that was the time frame we saw Bitcoin jumping up to 20,000. Now that I start to see this trending down here, you know, I got into Bitcoin when it was at 3,000, and I didn't, you know, go crazy when I saw it go to 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000, because I've been in it at such a lower level. I thought it was great for the platform, but I didn't look at it going, wow, I can turn around and get rich all of a sudden because the news is talking about it, and sell what I've earned or generated or, you know, bit connected or hash flared or mined. I was like, no, I'm going to hold on to that and reinvest it because it's too short term for my goals to turn around. Whereas people saw these news avenues and these crazy price predictions like, wow, it's at 20,000 right now, it might be at 50,000 in 2 weeks, so I'm going to make a lot of money, and then it plummeted. So now what we're starting to see here, in my personal opinion, is a nice level off from, not, I don't want to use the term weak hands, but I'm going to, those weak hands, those people that don't educate themselves, who spend a lot of time on YouTube learning this cryptocurrency space, and they just see it as an avenue to make money and get rich quick. They're exiting the game. They'll be back when it goes back into higher numbers, but right now they're exiting the game, so we're seeing some stability build back into the area. Now I want to see that stability personally be over $9,000 or even $10,000, but when I was used to stability at $4,000 to $4,500, this is still great and amazing. So just some stuff and just some ranting about my personal feelings on what I see the price of Bitcoin and the chart going back up, and reasons why it might be in this stasis here under 8,000, above 7,000. So not a lot going on Lendex today. It is one of the lower percentage return days, so not huge here. And I have a lot more of my packages being paid out a little bit later, so I don't have a lot going on. Got the Ditch It ICO, link in the description below. This is the social commerce like OfferUp or Let Go, where you can buy and sell things from people that are local, utilizing Verge and Electronium. Join the ICO, use the code NERDYMONEY, and you'll get a 30% kickback on the, or you get a 30% boost to one of your purchases, and I do get a 5% kickback, so I highly appreciate the support and love if that's the avenue you want to go. I like this platform, I like this app. I can't wait until the beta comes out. I'm begging the developers to let me have access to the beta if you guys are watching this, so I can play around with it and sell some items that I have at my house, stored up in my attic and my garage that I'm a homeowner. Anywho, doing the gambling, you guys know this. It's 27 Satoshi payouts right now because of the lower price of Bitcoin. Take advantage of it while you can. I believe the payout is happening let's see, I believe the payout happened, what's today, Sunday? Yeah, the payout happened for people on my referral staff. So we are up to 76,000 Satoshis being paid out, and the next payout will be in 6 days. So sign up, do the free hourly roll, and then do the multiply BTC, set your bet to minimum, pick your favorite high, low, bet 3 times until you lose. Let's see if we can get an example on camera like we always do. And if you guys are still watching at this point in the video, I highly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button. And now I'm just bantering until I get 3 losses in a row. And it's not looking like it's going to happen. And this is going to be what... Okay, all right. 3 losses in a row. And we're going to bump it up to 10. Bet high one more time. And we lost. But we're going to reset that as 1 loss, 2 loss, 3 loss. And we're going to do 10 one more time. And see if we get a win, and we're not. So anyway, you're not going to get rich doing it this way. You want to build my Satoshi pool so you get that payout at the end of the week. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave a comment below on if you're holding strong in your belief and everything in Bitcoin in the low market, and if you're scooping up all the altcoins that you can because you see them going up in value in the near future. Anything like that would be great. Like or dislike the video if you want. I appreciate the activity, but hopefully please definitely subscribe. I'm O'Prius, and we'll see you guys next time.